Y'all like my shirt? I got this at a concert a couple of weeks ago. I actually went to see Rat in concert, and I can't believe they're actually still touring. The thing I couldn't believe about the tour is that everything stayed the same. I saw them about 20 years ago, and I think the same people were there. The only thing that's different is, the mullets all stayed the same. The skanks are just 20 years older, though. I couldn't believe it. It was great. All right, well, we're going to have a lot of fun, so let's get started. Well, I'm actually originally from Seattle, Washington. That's right. Got my Washington buddies over here. People always ask me, why in the world would anyone choose to move from Seattle to Salt Lake City? Well, I moved here for my soulmate. Yeah, isn't that special? Yeah. But when I couldn't find her, I got married instead. That's right. It was all right at first, actually. It was pretty all right. After a few years, though, we just decided it would be best if if she kept the house and everything that we owned, and I kept paying for it. Let's see. I don't regret being married. I don't at all, because you know what? I got 3 great kids out of that deal. One of them might even be mine. And besides, without kids, how could I participate so completely in the corrupt, one-sided child support system? Well, let's see. Kids. Yep, kids. They're great. Like I said, we did have some kids. Having kids is pretty tough, but it's harder on the mom. The hard part for the dad is coming up with names. I don't know if the rest of you, when you had kids, if that was a tough thing for you, is coming up with kids' names. But for me, that was very, very difficult because, you know, you work really hard and you come up with really good names, and then someone can ruin it for you. I mean, think about this. Adolf was probably a great name before Hitler ruined it for everyone, right? There are a lot of other names like that, too. Hillary. Oprah. George? Being a dad is great. I love it. I really do. The only downside of being a dad is having to go to all of their stuff. You're always going to stuff. And quite frankly, it all sucks. Let's all admit it, right? There are no kids here. But, I mean, first of all, let's talk about piano recitals. Everyone go to piano recitals for their kids? I do. And I'll tell you what, this is the part that sucks about a piano recital. You go to the piano recital, and all it is listening to everyone else's kids play crappy music for 2 freaking hours. And the worst part is that when your kid gets up there, his music is crappy too. But it's the same crappy music you've been listening to at home for 4 months while he's getting ready for this stupid thing. Doesn't make it any better that it's yours, right? But even worse than a piano recital, Little League Baseball. It's awful. And people say, why would Little League Baseball be bad? Well, it's really simple. Because baseball's boring. I don't care who you are, baseball is boring. It was invented boring, and it's meant to be boring. Baseball fans know that it's boring, so what they do is they invent really funny names for stuff to make it sound not so boring. Like, for example, all you baseball fans out there, what do you call a game where absolutely nothing happens? That's right. A game where there's no action is called perfect. Woohoo! Yeah, that's a perfect game. Nothing happened. Yeah, they get all excited. Dr. John just pointed out, they get all excited about a no-hitter. Imagine if we applied that kind of logic to a real sport like football. We've reached the 2-minute warning here in Super Bowl XVII, and Peyton Manning is showing once again why he is the MVP of the league with 92 consecutive incomplete passes. That's right, Al. And if Peyton makes it another 2 minutes, he will be the first quarterback in history to throw a no-hitter. Woo! Yay! Yeah, that's just great, isn't it? All right, let's see, what else? Let's get back to me. Let's see. I'm remarried. I did get remarried. I found my soulmate. She's here with us tonight. Tiffany, raise your hand. And you know what's cool? We didn't even have to use eHarmony to find each other. The way we found each other is a very simple rule. It's called the rule of 5. Any of you that are out on the market, feel free to write this down. When you meet somebody new, if things look like they're moving forward, simply add up the number of their kids, cats, and exes, and if that number is greater than 5, they are not your soulmate. Oh, yeah, my ex got remarried too. Now, I want you to listen carefully to this. My ex-wife married Tiffany's ex-husband. Absolutely true story. Now, for those of you who are a little tired or jet-lagged, I'm going to repeat that. My ex-wife is married to my wife's ex-husband. Oh, it's a very happy family. It's wonderful. It makes for very interesting family reunions. We will be on Springer. Check your local listings. All right. Weeded, they're the weird ones. They are freaks. Thank you, Susan. That is a very important distinction, and I'm certainly glad that came up. All right. Now, hell no. No, we don't even talk. Anyway, I want to tell you about my wife's ex-husband, or my ex-wife's husband, if you'd rather. My wife's ex-husband, his name is Deuce, is a pharmacist. And pharmacy school proves that higher education is a scam. Why? Answer this. How many years of schooling does it take to learn how to count to 30? 7. Exactly. Actually, as far as I can tell, the only thing they learn in pharmacy school is how to count very, very slowly. Well, let's see. Thinking of stupid people. I hate stupid people. I hate stupid people. Anyone with me? All right, but ironically, that is why I love NASCAR. Because it really clearly identifies them. You know, before NASCAR, the only way to find out if someone was stupid is to have them take the IQ test. And no one's going to do that for you. And if it's a low score, they're certainly not going to share it with you. So you got to come up with different things. So I always like to ask 3 questions. Do you or does your spouse own a wife-beater t-shirt? Do you feel that you gain insight from country music? Do you watch professional wrestling? And if you answered yes to any of the above questions, please repeat after me. Would you like fries with that? Okay. All right. Are there any smokers here tonight? Cough loud if you're a smoker. Come on, don't be ashamed, because you know what? If you are a smoker, you should be proud, because you are a go-getter. Because in today's society, if you want to be a smoker, you have to work for it. Because you can't smoke anywhere anymore. You can't smoke on an airplane, in a hotel room. You can't smoke anywhere, really. I mean, the only place that you can smoke anymore is in that special little glass room at the airport. You look like monkeys at the zoo. And I was like, look, Mommy, smokers. Oh, that's right, sweetheart. And look, they're in their natural environment. See how cloudy and dirty it is in their pen? Oh, they've done such a nice job in there, haven't they? Now, my doctor told me I should start smoking. I didn't really say it like that. What he said was, Tom, you've been working really hard. Maybe you should take more breaks. All the non-smokers get that one, and now all the smokers are pissed at me, aren't you? Guys, that's it for me. So, thank you very much.